Welcome to the Erosulations podcast, where we not only keep it real and raw, but where girl talk turns into empowering solutions. Today, we're going to be discussing a topic that affects so many of us, and that's people pleasing. We're going to talk about why we do it, why it's not healthy for us, and how we can finally break free from this habit and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Let's get into it. But first, I want to give you guys a few podcast updates. First, be sure to follow our new official Instagram page at Erosulations. There you can find regular podcast updates as well as a few new drops. Anything that you need to know about the podcast, I'm pretty much going to be posting it there. Next, I'm back with the official second season of the Erosulations podcast, and I'm so excited because it's honestly been so long. It's been a while. I've been trying to get everything together. I've been trying to find a way to be more consistent. So I think we're finally there. Well, obviously we're here because, again, the whole entire season 2 is ready to go. We also have started our official YouTube channel, and we will be posting there as well. And you can find us on YouTube at Erosulations. We will be dropping new episodes every Monday and Friday with the occasional surprise episode. I have so many things in store for our website as well, which is www.erosulations.com. The website is now live, and we have new products like the S.M.A.R.T Goal Planner, the Glow Up Guide, the Uncover Your Passion and Purpose Planner, and our brand new modern day shadow work journal. All of these products were designed to help you get from point A to point B, whether you're on your glow up journey, healing journey, or just trying to boss up and create your dream life. We also have new merch coming, and the first piece is actually inspired by today's episode, so be sure to check it out. It's something we all need in our closets, and we must have in our closets because it's more than just a message. I promise you, it's going to be a revolution. Enough with all the updates. I hope you guys will go ahead and check out my new website, and let's go ahead and get into the episode. Today, we are talking about people pleasing. What bothers me the most is that most of us that people please or have people pleased, we're really just people with good hearts. A lot of us have been through things that made us that way to begin with. And honestly, if I'm being honest, it's not normal, and it's something that we all continue to suffer with day after day after day within our relationships, how we go about life, how we do things. It's something that literally we all are kind of dealing with. And if you aren't dealing with this, I'm really happy for you. But for those of us that do deal with this, including myself, I used to, I would say, it's not a pretty place to be. And I want you guys to know, have y'all ever noticed the people that you are people pleasing for, they don't even treat you right or even do half the stuff that you would do for them? And something else that I always notice too, is the people that you are people pleasing for, they don't even take care of themselves or love themselves, but then they expect you to do the most. Very interesting, right? I want you guys to know that they are predators. They are preying on your kindness and your weaknesses, and that's going to end today. It's time that we take our power back and we stand strong because we are worthy of that. We need to start pouring that energy back into ourselves. And honestly, it starts with healing. If you need help with this, check out my modern day shadow work journal because it helps you dig deep and find the pain so that way you can heal it. The things that bring us pain need to be brought to the surface so that way it can be healed. Otherwise, it's like we're just sweeping it under the rug, and it's going to continue to show up in our lives in so many different ways. And people pleasing is one of them. If you're ready to uncover it and start the healing process, the Modern Day Shadow Work Journal will be a great place for you to start. So head on over to erosulations.com, and it should be somewhere on this website as well as far as the website. So be sure to check that out because I'm telling you guys, it's definitely a game changer. Now, let's talk about why we should not people please. People pleasing impacts our personal well-being. Always trying to make others happy and put others first before ourselves can be detrimental to our mental health. It can also lead to burnout, stress, and even neglecting yourself. People pleasing can also prevent you from living authentically and expressing your true self, and that's no way to live. If you deal with people pleasing, notice how the people you're people pleasing for also get uncomfortable with you being your true self and expressing yourself. So a lot of times you put on a different mask just to be around them. That's interesting too, huh? Lastly, people pleasing can cause you to miss out on opportunities that align with your own goals and passions. When you are stuck people pleasing, you have no room to be yourself, let alone pursue the things that you actually want to pursue. Something I also noticed is that people pleasers are often also trapped in narcissistic relationships, whether that's romantically, in relationships, or even just having family members that are narcissistic. That also makes people pleasing dangerous territory. We talked about why people please and why you shouldn't people please, but now I want to talk about how to overcome it. Number one is self-awareness. You have to first recognize that you are, in fact, a people pleaser. You can't fix something that you're denying. This is the time to also recognize situations and people that trigger your people-pleasing behavior. You have to start understanding why you feel compelled to please others. And you have to start asking yourself, is it fear, desire for approval, or is it something else? Number 2 is setting boundaries, or my favorite is cutting them the fuck off. You have to learn how to say no. Practicing no in a respectful and assertive way can work wonders. We don't always have to be mean about it, but we do have a right to stand up for ourselves. We also need to learn how to communicate our needs and our own priorities because it's time for us to start standing on business and standing on what we said. Number 3 is building self-esteem. This one is a huge one, and it honestly ties back to the concept of self-love. If you know better, you do better. And if you love you, you won't have room for people who don't. This is a great time to start replacing any negative self-talk with affirmations and enforce that with positive reinforcement. So grab that journal and journal. Get that yoga mat and meditate, or drop to your knees and pray, because if there's a will, there's a way, and you can build that confidence and self-love up. Another great way to build your self-esteem is to up your self-care. When you look good, you feel good. Prioritize activities that boost your confidence and well-being. Go get your nails done, or do them yourself if you ain't got the funds for all that. Keep your hair done, work out, keep yourself up, and know who you are. If you know who you are to begin with, no one else can tell you who you are. And if you don't know who you are, it's time now that you begin to find her. Again, if you need help with any of these steps, that's what I'm here for. I've cultivated so many products that help us to level up, and honestly, guys, they really, really work. I've created every product with you in mind because you and me are the same in so many ways. I know what's needed for healing and glowing up because I've been there, and I'm still on my journey as well. The glow up journey honestly never ends. It's constant elevation, and it doesn't have a cap. So after this episode, go check them out on my website. You won't regret it. Lastly, guys, I want to tell you that if you ever feel like you need professional help, please, please, please reach out to a professional for support. At the end of the day, that's why they are there. It's honestly a very serious topic, and sadly is so common. If you need therapy, go see a therapist. If you need a support group, go find one. You should never be embarrassed to need help on your path. And there's nothing embarrassing about healing. It's so beautiful on the other side, I promise you. As someone who used to deal with heavy people-pleasing, narcissistic relationships, depression, and anxiety, I would say that it can and will get better if you are willing to put in the work. I am personally more of a self-healer. I like to do things on my own, and I like to work at my own pace. So all of my products are created with that in mind, and these are all things that have helped me. I don't deal with any of those problems anymore, and that's why I speak with so much passion, because I have been in so many different shoes myself, and I know how it feels. As this episode comes to an end, I want you to know that your worth is not determined by how much you please others. Take care of yourself and live authentically. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a 5-star review. And if you haven't already, check out my website and treat yourself to something. Whatever you need on your journey, there will be something there and worthwhile for you, I promise. If you just want to support the podcast, be sure to check out our new merch inspired by this podcast episode and be a part of the revolution. Check it out only at arasilations.com. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Get ready to be fired up because this season is coming in hot. Until next time, bye, guys.